All of you worldwide, we're just waiting for the central characters to make their appearance, and then we will be underway. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Begley.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And the shot! Goal! And that's got him off to a flyer! Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Liverpool have an early lead. Good start. Liverpool have been in the headlines recently for making this major move, but strangely they've chosen not to play the new recruit here. He hasn't even made the bench.
Well, it'll be fascinating as to whether the fans voice an opinion on why he has yet to figure. Expectation could soon turn to frustration if he doesn't feature.
Point-blank header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Shoots! He's got away with one there. They scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. And it's Olsen. Lucas. Carroll. Norton. Carroll. Dyer. Now it's Ayew. Now the pass. Going for goal! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Okay. Now it's Jonas. Ball through needs to be good here. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. And already they're looking to run away with it. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Well played, he saw that coming. Forward it goes. Federico Fernandez does well there, alert. Ki Sung-young, Lucas, now it's Ayew, Koke, Gaitan, aimed long and direct. Now, can he capitalise? Can't get the better of his opposite number. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, they can break here. Looks like a good ball through. Is it in? They are rampant. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Liverpool take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Norton, Ki Sung-young, Lucas, Lindelof hoofs it forward. Chance to break. He's off on a marauding run. Can he put it away? Disappointing finish in the end.
Liverpool know they can rely on the counter and they've just expressed a warning.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Jonas. And it's half-time here. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Liverpool 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And it's Norton. Carroll coaxed out to the wing. Mustafi positions himself well and cuts it out. Liverpool 3 up and in almost complete control. He's got it and he's shot a goal! Carroll. Ayew has got himself a free kick. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. Lucas. And it's Olsen. He's in, surely. Chance. Could move up a gear here. Jardin goes long, clears it out of harm's way, gets it back. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Norton knocks it away. Good idea, just poorly executed. Ki Sung-young, Norton. Fair. Norton. Thiago charges in. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Jonas. And it's hoisted clear. Liverpool are closing in on a comfortable win. Guy hits one! Oh, taken with style. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Liverpool are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Liverpool tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Ki Sung-young, Lucas, and the finish! Jonas. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. the warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
As you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
A very skillful playmaker, Koke. Not the sort to get too wrapped up in his own game because he'll graft hard for his team, but he's capable of some very imaginative flicks and tricks. He's one to watch.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Just brushed off the ball there. Gaitan. Could move up a gear here. Gaitan. Ducore. Prödl. Gets it, and now what? Chooses to go back. Jonas. Good clearance and very necessary. Ducore. And the finish! Liverpool have it back and they can go again. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Gets up to head it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And it's Deeney. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Jonas. Big chance, Thiago! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Passes it through. Can he find a... going for goal! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Oh, the weight on the ball was just perfect then. If only they could have come up with a finish to match.
Ariapa. Jan Mat. Capu. Ariapa. Jan Mat. Now it's Deeney. Goals as yet. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Ball's loose, who's getting there? Thiago showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a loose ball, and it's been taken straight back. Oh, sweet feet from him there. Thiago delivers. Can he finish? Tries a through ball. Keeper's ball. And it's going to be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're already into the second period.
Liverpool clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Decent clearance now. He's had a go! No mistake! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Liverpool take the lead, 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half. it's always a good time to register and lay down an early marker in the second half. They clearly had exactly that in mind and have gone about their business with absolutely the right commitment.
In comes the cross. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Capoue floats one over. And he's made certain that won't get through. And that's put paid to a promising move. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Prödl. And that's been won straight back. You would think the first substitutions will be coming up pretty soon. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Jonas, and here's the chance to counter. Thiago, he's got the ball, he's got the space, and the shot! Goal! 2 to the good, they have breathing space. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Liverpool have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Not much subtlety. He's launched himself there. Big chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
And it's Deeney. Throw in. De La Feu. And the ball's come out. Looks like a good shoot. Sticks it away. And what a climax we have here!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Breaks on here, going through. There's the cross. There is the final whistle. Whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? The warmest of welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I would say Christian Benteke, a striker with all the classic qualities to lead the line. As a finisher too, he can call upon power and guile, which is a potent and, well, pretty deadly mix.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. That's a throw. Gaitan. It's Thiago. Jonas. Andros Townsend charges in. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's causing me concern, and probably most of the stadium too. Let's just hope that by the end, it'll have been forgotten.
Threw himself at it, but he's got it cleanly. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Thiago gets it back. Joel Ward. MacArthur. Lindelof. Gaitan. Thiago. Gaitan. Surely. Great ball. Now the shot. It's anyone's ball. Shooting chance. Yes, it's in. And Liverpool score first. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Jonas. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Andros Townsend with a delicate ball. That'll be a throw-in. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Mustafi battles to win it back. Played out to the right. Chooses to go back. No foul, says the referee. There is the half-time whistle. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Liverpool happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're already back underway here. Liverpool carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Jonas can shoot it. Jonas!
Oh, and things were shaping up very nicely there after the little drop of the shoulder.
He's away! Oh, full-blooded challenge, and it had to be. So still just a goal between them. Tries a through ball. The whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Yeah, a defence that likes to play a high line, and they're not disappointing.
Patrick van Arnholt. Quarter of an hour into the second half. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so
He'll have a dip! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Koke. It's Koke! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
McCarthy. And it's Benteke. Gaitan's created one goal already. You think the first substitutions will be coming up pretty soon. Benteke! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Into the channel.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Looking to break out here. It is a corner, good chance. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He's in! We are into stoppage time. Jonas, good run. Where to from here? Is there any support? He might not need it. Great tackle, he had to get that right. And he's looking at the referee. And that's that. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even.